It's Alex with Utah Sustainable Gardening. This is the main limb of those previous two limbs I took off. Looks like I'm going to be combining these videos. I finally opted to take this off because in my evaluation I had less than 75%, a lot less than 75% of leafing material and enough dead limbs that it just wasn't worth piecing them out. I was going to take it all out altogether. Again, due to the sun and the snow, I can't really get a good photo of the color on this, but if you go around about ½ an inch to an inch from the inside or from the outside, you'll see there's kind of a green ring, and that's indicating that all the stuff on the outside of that ring is the live wood, and the inside is the dead wood. And by dead wood, I don't even think this is transporting fluids up, which is what it's supposed to do. So there's some major damage due to the defoliation of the tree. And there's the tree, even from the opposite angle of where I was taking it before, at least 120 degrees off, that opened it up a lot. Most of the remainder on this tree is just going to be picking out some of the dead, removing some of those stubs back to where there's living tissue. And then this went through such a stress in the last year or so, I really don't want to take much out of this tree if it's not already mostly dead like this limb was. So, to give you an idea, that's what size it was after I already took out a couple of limbs. And again, you look at it and majority of the twigs on it are dead, they're brown. Some of those brown ones are still alive, but barely. Some of the yellow reddish ones are alive, but they're not going to get enough leafing material to save the limb. So it's gone now. And the trade-off is there's going to be a lot more sunlight that gets to everything on the outside here. So everything I leave is simply going to have a better chance to live, and the tree will not be wasting resources by setting it up through a stump like that to 5 or 10 smaller branches. One of the trade-offs of having to cut something that big out is when you pull it out, you get a lot of broken limbs like these. So I paid a price for that, but in the end I think it'll pay off. I'll have to trim those out and we'll see where we go from there. Again, hopefully I won't have another series of really crappy limbs on this tree to show you, but it gives you an idea how important pruning is to the health of the tree. And look at that little one right centered there. Again, there's nothing live on it, so it's going to come out. They should have just cut it at the base, and then the tree would have been better able to recover. Utah Sustainable Gardening, Manana.